Greetings and welcome to my daily devotional for Sunday, the 19th of May. And our reading is from Galatians chapter 3 and verses 25 to 27. Now this faith has come, we are no longer under a guardian. For through faith in Jesus Christ, you are all sons of God. For as many as were baptized into Christ, you were clothed with Christ. One of the things that parents may say to their children as they reach maturity is, whilst you're living under my roof, you obey the rules of this house. This is very understandable, although the grown-up children may balk somewhat at the restrictions that it places upon them. The truth is that the grown-up offspring, whilst living with their parents, are still under the guardianship of their parents, while still anticipating and preparing for life beyond the guardianship of their parents. However, the day comes when offspring leave home and they enter into that freedom of being able to live beyond their parents' guardianship. For me, this was when I left home to go to Spurgeon's Theological College, and I was 22 at the time. It was a mixture of living beyond parental guardianship, but also living within it when I was back home for the vacations. You may be wondering what this has to do with the teaching of Paul. The answer is that the whole process of guardianship should lead faithful Jews into faith in Jesus. Having been born again by faith, we are no longer subject to the law. We are no longer under the burden of the law. Instead, by faith, we are free to live our life in the purposes of God. We are free to live in the abundance of life that Jesus brings to us. Does this mean that we are not answerable to anyone? Some may take that way of thinking. However, Jesus calls us to live within his kingdom, and this means that we are primarily subject to God, and then we are subject to one another. And this requires that we all love one another as he loves us, and so prove that we are his disciples. Have a blessed day.